Hey everyone, finished watching the next episode of Power Rangers Megaforce, Staying on Track. Gosei tells Tensu he gave the Rangers a day off. The Rangers don't have any kind of schedule, they just go into battle whenever the bad guys attack. How is a day off going to work? Will the Rangers just not act when the monsters show up? Robo Knight is off trying to comprehend human emotion and traditions. Vrock, meanwhile, has a new plan to use trains to do something. Metal Alice is at a train station preparing to cause
confusion and delay.
The train stops and Metal Alice exposits that the humans will now be mad about the train being delayed. Wow, this is stupid. Tensu contacts the Rangers long after Metal Alice has already left. We get the full morphing sequence, which I guess means this episode was desperate to fill time. Metal Alice goes out to disrupt a power station, but the Rangers arrive to stop her. Unfortunately, she destroys the power station and retreats. Robo Knight goes to survey the train station and defend it from potential further attacks. A little kid sees him and doesn't act surprised to see a robot. The kid tells Robo Knight that he's waiting for his mom. He missed her. Robo Knight is confused by the concept of missing someone. Metal Alice sets a bomb under the train tracks and tells Troy for some reason. Troy calls the others to warn them. Metal Alice once again tries to persuade Robo Knight to join her side. Robo Knight inquires why Metal Alice hates humanity so much. Metal Alice just attacks. The Rangers jump in to protect him. Robo Knight tells Metal Alice that her failure to understand emotions will be her downfall. While all this is going on, not a single Ranger goes to stop the bomb. Metal Alice speeds up the bomb's detonation, destroying the tracks. Luckily, Gosei gives them new cards with new Zords that conveniently fit in the train tracks, just like the Power Rangers movie. Metal Alice summons the Zombots to make herself grow. Back at Vrock's underwater base, he refers to them as Zombolts.
Zombolts!
Zombolts?
Consistency! What's that? The Rangers form a new Megazord and destroy Metal Alice. In the underwater base, however, Metal Alice has a new body waiting to be activated. She activates and Vrock tells her to repair herself.
Go and repair yourself.
So, is this current body one that was damaged previously or something? This episode's pretty meh. Metal Alice is kind of stuck in place character-wise. I don't see her growing anymore in any relevant way. Vrock is the new Malcor who just stands around and doesn't contribute anything. Vrock's latest plan to inconvenience people is definitely one of his weakest. It's also ironic that Megaforce built a whole episode around trains, but a few years later, Saban, the production company behind Megaforce, was so vehemently against trains that they rejected the idea of a Tokyuger adaptation. Tokyuger was a Sentai series with train-themed heroes and Zords. It was considered too preschoolish, and trains aren't relevant to kids in the US. Considering what would follow, I'm surprised preschoolish was considered a negative. Also, trains aren't relevant, but yeah, let's go ahead and make the conflict of a whole episode a train not arriving on time.
The first step of disrupting the train system has been accomplished.
You have caused confusion and delay.
So the next episode, Human Condition. Admiral Malcor is already done with his cocoon. He looks exactly the same. Well, that was anticlimactic. Robo Knight sees a kid trip and start to cry. He asks Troy why humans cry, and Troy responds that he should ask Emma.
She knows more about tears than me.
What the fuck kind of sentence is that? This wasn't something translated from Ghost-Sager. This is just absurd dialogue the West came up with. Robo Knight goes to Emma and he asks her, when a child falls and cries out, why does their mother hug them? Emma tells him it's because she loves her child. Robo Knight then goes to Gia and asks what love is. And for some reason, she tells him to ask Jake. Robo Knight sees Jake playing soccer and for some reason thinks that means Jake can't teach him anything. What? Robo Knight goes into the school and asks Noah. He has many questions about humans. Noah says that's a subject people have written about for years. Robo Knight, I guess, considers that a satisfactory response and leaves. He goes to a local library and sees a sign that reads no cell phones and turns in his morpher. Oh yeah, his morpher is a cell phone, isn't it? I didn't even realize. Robo Knight gathers and begins to read several books. Admiral Malcor, meanwhile, plans to attack the Rangers himself and orders Vrock to land the ship. The Rangers confront Admiral Malcor. Jake asks him how his name is spelled.
How do you even spell that? M-A-L... what?
The Rangers battle Malcor and wonder where Robo Knight is. Robo Knight doesn't know Tensu is trying to contact him since he doesn't have his morpher. Robo Knight hears music and goes over to a kid wearing headphones. The kid gives him the headphones and Robo Knight learns he likes music. Malcor defeats the Rangers, though it doesn't seem like they put up much of a fight. Why don't the Rangers use Ultra Mode? Vrock teleports Malkor and the Rangers to a construction site to witness the destruction of Earth. Okay, as good a place as any, I guess. The fight against Malkor sure is cool. It's too bad Malkor is about as dull as a villain could be. I wish he had some motivation beyond being evil for evil's sake. Malkor is only slightly better than Mordecon. Vrock is landing the ship and plans to crush both the Rangers and Malkor with it.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
You will be destroyed.
You're going
The
down.
explosion will be of extraordinary magnitude. Just hang on.
It takes a while.
Malkor summons the Zombats and eats one. Does that do something different? He grows, and Vrock's plan to kill him along with the Rangers, I guess, fell through. The Rangers summon the Megazord. Vrock is still landing the ship. Who made their ship, the Moonanites?
No one can defeat the quad laser.
It is over now.
The bullet is enormous. There is no escaping.
Jumping is useless.
Do you guys know how to work this TV? I tried the button, but it doesn't go.
Go back inside.
Oh, you guys are fighting.
We're fighting.
Right.
Admiral Malkor vaporizes some of the Rangers' Zords. Good thing they have more, right? The Rangers combine all their cards into one and use it to fire a bunch of Zords at once. They then form the Ultra Gosei Great Megazord and throw Malkor at the ship, destroying them both. The Samurai theme song plays during this because...
This was not
The Rangers see Robo Knight walking out of the library, and he performs for them a rap song he wrote. This episode was really weird. Malkor was easily one of the worst-handled main villains in the series' history. He desperately needed more depth. Robo Knight, on the other hand, is a great extra hero 6th Ranger. He's a funny guy. I love his whole plot going to the library. It's a little silly that he misses the big battle, but I can't really be mad about it. Malkor really isn't as big a threat as the Rangers act. They never even use most of their available powers. I know the reason is because this battle came much earlier in Goseiger than the new weapons and Zords, but this isn't Goseiger, this is Megaforce. Things that aren't a problem in Goseiger are over here due to how much the footage was jumbled up. I'm surprised how little the side characters have contributed. Mr. Burley pops up in this episode to see the ship coming down, but him seeing it doesn't mean anything to the story. He's just included to be included. The inclusion of Samurai's theme was very strange. Why was it used instead of the Megaforce theme? Did no one honestly notice? Was it intentional? If so, why? What did this scene have to do with Samurai? This is the type of thing that's usually corrected in subsequent airings or releases, but it was never altered, so this must mean it was intentional. I have no idea what it means, though. All these years later, I still don't get it. A funny thing about this episode, I first saw it in French. Due to Nickelodeon's idiotic airing schedule, new episodes premiered in other countries before the US. France was usually the first to air the new episodes. I love Robo Knight's French rap. Not too much to this one, since it's mostly one long fight scene. I guess now the Rangers just have Metal Alice to deal with. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
You will be destroyed.
You're going
The
down.
explosion will be of extraordinary magnitude. Just hang on.
It takes a while.